Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. We're going to do one cast today. Sorry, I'm distracted. There's trout midging behind the boat in the shallow water. Today is Thursday, the 21st of January, and they have dropped the water level from what it was yesterday, the 2 units. Today, it's down to a half unit last time I looked. Actually less than that. It's, yeah, about a half. 2,500 CFS down from, looks like the high about 7,400 CFS. So it's been cut by 2/3, more than that. By 3/4. So Table Rock is now down past 915, which is a power pool, and I think I mentioned before that when Table Rock got down below that power pool that they were going to kick the flow back, and they did. People have asked me if they're going to cut it off altogether, if they follow the same pattern they did before. No, they're going to leave it about this. I don't know how long. Table Rock got down to almost 913 and they were still doing this half unit flow. So you can kind of go by the pattern. I was going by the pattern before about the 915, but they haven't shown us yet when they think that they're gonna shut it off. I don't know. So fishing reports have been real good today, catching good fish below Fall Creek. Nobody's up here. I talked to Seth on the way up here. Him and his partner are practicing for the tournament Saturday, and his partner had caught a 21-inch rainbow below Fall Creek. They're throwing jigs. I didn't ask what color. He said they're catching a lot of fish, but not a lot of size except the one 21-inch rainbow. Dwayne got out yesterday evening and last night on a guide trip, and of course, they were running 2 units at that time, and he said they were jig fishing up here in the trophy area was really, really good. And they were throwing white and sculpin ginger. So that's pretty much what I got on my rods. I've got a brown and black sculpin ginger and a white. They're all 16th ounce, 4-pound line. I didn't bring anything with 2-pound, and I didn't bring my 32nd ounce jigs, but these fish behind me are midging. I could be fly fishing back here and probably doing pretty good with the zero midges. They're throwing 32nd ounce jigs, smaller jigs, because that water's anywhere from 1 foot to 2 foot deep back here. And those jigs, smaller jigs, would be better to work back there. And I'm going to work middle of the lake from here down. I'm going to start out with not white. Start out with the black and brown. Planning on trying at least 2 colors, maybe 3. Take it off spot lock and start drifting down. Tell you what, do some rearranging here. I'm going to take my jacket off. It's actually pretty warm. Bring this out here. All right. I think I'm ready. Throwing a 1/16 ounce. I think that's just about the right weight for this flow and where I'm fishing. And especially because there's no wind. Ooh, that might have been the bottom. I'm working it all the way to the boat, trying to catch one on the first cast, but it didn't look good. Oh well. Nothing on the first cast. There's a lot of midges out. They're hitting me in the face. It's nice to see those fish coming up and midging. They really haven't been doing much feeding on the surface lately. I haven't seen them. I try not to have any expectations when I come out and fish anymore, because I always seem like I come out and I talk it up real good and say, oh man, it's going to be good because fishing conditions perfect. They've slowed the water down. There's no wind, nobody up here. It's so nice. I ought to catch a lot of fish, but that's kind of what one cast is about. You just go out and you fish. There's no editing. It is what it is. I wish I could get them to bite all the time. Actually, that wouldn't be fun either. Wonder what that was. I'm gonna change colors pretty quick, because I don't think I've had a touch yet. I started out with a color that has been good. Guys have reported catching fish on black and brown. Of course, Dwayne said they were catching them on these other two colors, so maybe I started out with the wrong colors. Darren Schnaltic. I'm sorry, Darren, I butchered your last name, but it's a tough one. Darren used to work for us a number of years ago, and then he went to Alaska and guided for several years. Came back and went to work for Menards, and this week he has come back to work for us. Darren was also a guide here for a while. Super nice guy, loves to fish, knows his fishing real well. And we're looking forward to having him on our staff in the office. But Darren got out yesterday and he fished up here yesterday for a while. That's with the 2 units running. And he said he did real well. He fished, I'll put it up. I'll put the image up on the video, because it's a pattern that he uses or used when he was a guide up here. He fished it under a float. It's the color that he posted was cerise. It's tied on a jig head. It's kind of like a San Juan worm, but it's not. He said he did really good up here on that. He also fished, I think he said he fished a scud under a float up here and did real well. And then he went down below Fall Creek and fished a trout magnet under a float. Boy, I am not getting bit at all. A trout magnet under a float, and caught a lot of fish, and he caught those in the Short Creek area. So we'll actually start getting Darren out here to do one cast too. Get a new face and some different fishing techniques, because like I said, being a guide, he's got his own deal. He really likes trout magnets. It's going to be a short one cast, then it'll start catching fish. Starting to pick up a little breeze right here, which is not bad. It's feels like it's coming out of almost the north or northwest. But I am not even getting touched. I'm not even getting a bite. And I got all these fish. Yeah, they're not doing it now, but they were. Tell you what, we're gonna go over towards the bank, the bluff bank, and I'm gonna switch some things up. Throw this a little bit, then I'm going to throw the white. Of course, a little deeper water over here on the channel. thought about staying down by the resort fishing, but I thought, well, I'll come up here and maybe catch a big fish. There's one. Slowed way down. Maybe I should have done that before. I don't know. I could have caught these down Monkey Island. Straighten out this jig. Okay. Water I'm fishing's probably 8-9 foot deep out in the middle. So 16th ounce jig, 4-pound line, takes a little bit of time to get down that far if I'm going to fish close to the bottom. Ha ha ha. There we go. Just got to slow down. Just got to slow down. This is a brown trout, I believe. My drag's a little tight. Well, it's rainbow. Gosh. Talk about a fat fish. This is why I came up here. Catch something like this. And I got him right under the chin. I got him right under the chin. Okay. Turn him upside down and he's gone. All right. Slow down. Oh, that was bottom. Sorry. And that's not a fish. Broke that one off. I'm going to go back to the black and brown. Well, let's go with white. Hadn't tried white yet. Getting pretty close to the narrows. I'll fish through the narrows. Oh, that felt like a good fish. If I don't do any good with the white halfway through this, I'm changing. This is really a good flow for especially the narrows here. This usually has a lot of fish in it, but you get too much more than one unit, and the water is so fast through here, it's just kind of hard to fish, especially if you're throwing jigs, but this half unit is perfect. I just missed one. I'm going to switch colors after this cast. Yep. That little tiny one. Come on. Good, good, good. All right, throw again. Catch a fish, you get another chance. One more. The water's shallow enough and clear enough, I can see that white jig almost all the way from where I casted it, all the way in. And I actually saw that fish took that one-eyed little one I caught. I saw the jig disappear and set the hook, and he was there, so. Okay, I'm going to back out a little bit and switch colors. Ooh. If you remember, back when they were running the half unit, you know, we were going up there off the channel where it's actually a high spot right out there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera where its glare is a little more white on the water there. That's only about 6 inches deep. Anchoring the boat there, getting out and wading, fishing both sides. It's kind of a hump out there in the middle. So this flow is 2,500 CFS. That's for I know there are a few guys that like to go up there and wade. That's an awesome spot. And I really think you could probably do some good over here in this shallow water too. Get out and wade. Ha! Yeah. Maybe I ought to turn around and point more often. It's the little one. He's got some line coming out of his mouth. So he probably ate some power bait and someone cut the line. Oh. Couple more casts, I'm gonna call it a day. That was a big fish that jumped. Bottom. This is all gravel here, so it's kind of unusual to get caught up on something. That was a good bump. There's one. It's not a bad one. It's a good one to end on. Yeah, he's pretty. It's a pretty one. Don't flop off. Not very big, about 13 and a half. What do you think, Jack? When he was younger, he liked to lick them, but not anymore. It's a good one to end on. Thanks for staying with us and watching all the way through if you're still here. We will probably do it again tomorrow. I know Blake comes back to work tomorrow, and he's been itching to go fishing, so you might see him tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. What do you think? You okay? Sorry. Sorry. There's one. It's a fatty. Wow. Nice. Very nice. Oh no. There's a kitty cat up there wants a fish. What are you doing?